Hey everybody, I am back. I'm finally making videos on YouTube after a couple of weeks of hell from work. Yeah, so you probably, every adult can feel about this. The past couple of weeks, I was so busy at work I barely could do anything, making videos or editing videos as such, but now I have finally got some free time. Oh, just a FYI, if you can hear bark in the background, I apologize. The neighbor's dog seems to be the reason is just gone wild today. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to do today. Is I'm going to show you two things I bought from, for the past month. Also, July. I keep again today is August. And, well, one of them obviously is for the Famicom, and the other one is for the Sega Mega Drive and the whole Tower of Power. So, for those of you who haven't seen my Twitter or whatever, one of the things I bought from the Famicom, which I've been looking for quite some time, was, if I could get it, is this bad boy. This is Transformers on the Famicom, obviously. Now, everyone knows this is a pretty bad game, but yeah, I'm man enough to buy it for obvious reasons. Now, there were only 3 sellers had this in the UK. The rest of them from, Japan, States, Canada, all that. So that means shipping fees and all that. But yeah, so I just want to find ones in the UK. This is one of 3. And there was a problem with it, a big problem. Now, to cut a long story short, the seller did put out on the listing that this was untested. Now, obviously, this sort of thing, you could take a risk. And, well, I'll look at the pictures and all that, and he did have a massive discount. He took £5 off the listing price, so that's why it was the cheapest. And, well, throughout the pictures, I didn't realise until recently, there seems to be a tiny little hole in the back, and I presume that's where the screw is. Now, that could be a bit of a bad sign, but I didn't think at the time. So anyway, I bought it, and, well, obviously, it came in a few days later, pretty quick shipping. And, well, here's what happened. So I'm going to move the camera. So yeah, I'm going to move it here. I'm going to demonstrate to you what exactly happened. So again, just to remind you, this is Transformers, okay? So I'm going to plug it into the Famicom, as you can see. And it does work. The pins and contacts are pretty clean, so it does work. However, when I turn it on, yeah, it says robot block. So essentially what happened is the boards got switched. Yeah, that was a very unexpected surprise. So anyway, after seeing this, I took a picture of this, sent it up to the seller, and yeah, he was just as embarrassed as I am, because apparently he didn't test this because he didn't have a Famicom to try it out, so that was a bit of a red flag. I should have, noticed really. But yeah, he must have bought it from a previous seller or whatever, and then yeah, he may have got conned. Because he didn't normally sell video games. This is the only one he had listed. The rest of them was just like cheap Transformer toys or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of understandable why he didn't test it, because he doesn't do this kind of stuff. Well, that was a bit of a bummer. Luckily, he was very sympathetic, and essentially he gave me full refund with the postage paid for. And all is good, really. So no harm, no hassle or anything like that. So everything was fine. So after I got the refund, I went to the second seller, which was unavailable to the end of July. And yeah, that was why I went to him first, this one here. Because he was available and he managed to ship it pretty quickly. The other one had to wait for a few days. Or, yeah, basically a few days before we can actually, post it. But also by coincidence, that other one, which I do have a copy right here's the other one, did manage to post out pretty quickly, despite the free shipping. Yeah, so here's the back of it. No hole with a label on, so that means there's a possibility this is not being, rigged in any form of way. And yeah, just roughly and with a discount, it was pretty much the same price as the previous one. So I didn't lose any money regardless. So we're going to turn this off. And here's the fake one. Unfortunately, this is the real one. I can demonstrate that. Might turn it on, and as you can see, That is indeed Transformers. So, all is good. Oh, by the way, the game is, yeah, it's hard as hell, and yeah, it's going to give you massive headaches. But it is a challenge for speedrunners, I would say. So, yeah, at least there'll be some good use out of it. Anyway, so yeah, that is Transformers on the Famicom, and yeah, basically, if you're trying to sell all Famicoms, please, for the love of God, do test it as much as you can. Or if you're buying it and you see something like this, like a hole where the screw is, yeah, be warned, there's a possibility the boards might be swapped. So, there you go. Just want to give you a bit of information out there. So, actually, I'll just turn on the volume a little bit. There you go. So, yeah, just, yeah, there you go. There's a little tip right there for anybody buying video games on eBay. Do double check this kind of stuff because, like me, something unexpected would happen. So that's enough of that one. Let's move on to the next one, which is on the Mega Drive. So we'll just turn it off and move it down here. There you go. Now, obviously, since I had this, I always wanted a big library of games, which I do have. But we're going to change the channels as it was talking. There we go. Now, I also wanted to play is Mega Drive hacks, basically, you know, games that was, you know, either difference in it or they're being, you know, improved in any way. And that's why I went my way to buy one of these. This is the correct, sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, the Mega Everdrive Pro. I've been eyeballing one of these for quite some time, and after a bit of saving, I managed to get my hands on one of these bad boys from a UK seller, Retro Towers. Thank you very much. And I love the fact that he's on this typical Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, sorry, by the way, case. And as you can see, it is properly like a real Mega Drive cartridge. Look at that. Now, obviously, everyone knows what Everdrives are. Essentially, it's a devices where you can put download ROMs into this thing and play it on the real hardware, etc., etc. And yeah, everyone knows what it is. This has been out for a while, but yeah, I'm really wanting one of these for quite some time. And look at that. As you can see, you got the stuff in micro SD card, obviously. And, well, there's a few things in there you need to do before, obviously, you know, put the games in. Is that it does support Mega Drive / Genesis, and Japanese, obviously, Mega Drive, Mega CD, Sega CD, and 32X games on it. So, hence why all three of them here are hooked up. So, yeah, so we're going to plug this in right here. Like that. There it goes like that. Right, sorry for the jump cut. Just had to make some readjustments so you can see this demonstration properly. So, we're going to focus the cameras on here. And let's turn it on. The other thing that the Mega Drive has been modded, so this is on Genesis mode. Yeah, and right away you can see there's something quite interesting happening right now. So just focus on the camera there. Let's get my controller so you can see it from here. Okay, so as you can see, the screen itself is some sort of mini animated thing. Now, this is one of the features we're going to show you in a minute. But let's have a look at the things I've got already. As you can see, you've got 32X, Mega CD / Sega CD, Mega Drive / Sega Genesis games already on there. But first what we do is look at the system folder, some of the features you got in here. As you can see, you got the BIOS, which is what the Mega CD / Sega CD needs to make it run. It doesn't have its own BIOS software. You need to add it into the actual folder itself, so you need to do all that. Now, I can't demonstrate it obviously on the description below, whatever, because there are laws against that, so I'm going to leave it like that. You got the app and game data, so you can see some bits and bobs, so you can see, and then we got mappers, and this is where you can change your themes. Like, for example, this is on Sonic here. Let's go to this one here. And then look at the Contra as well. You can look at one for Contra, but we're going to stick to Sonic. So yeah, you can change your themes. You can make ones yourself as well. So that's quite cool. Now on this Everdrive here, you can also, I forgot to mention, you can download Sega Master System and NES games on there. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but it is an option you want to do that. Yeah, so you can see there's some details here. So you probably know what it's all about. But anyway, let's look at the games we can use with this thing. So looking up at these Sega Mega Drive and Genesis, so you can see you got some of the games already downloaded. Usually the ones I can't really, afford or, get my hands on as such. Yeah. Let's give you a demonstration since we're here. Let's look at, let's look at Contra. Hardcore. Yep, straight away, it works. It took a while to, upload, but it's no big deal. Let's just skip the cutscenes, and yep, as you can see, Contra Hardcore. So, this is going to do a quick gameplay just to, demonstrate it. Let's play the Wolf Fang, because I think that's pretty cool. Everdrive Pro, so yeah, look at that. That is so epic. Okay, that's a fail. Epic fail. There you go. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. Definitely failed on that one. Anyway, so just want to give you a demonstration. So here's Contra Hardcore, so you can see playing Genesis games on there. But we're going to look at the one most interesting in was the hacks. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. Let's show you a good demonstration. Let's look at this special edition of Ghostbusters. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is going to be special because... Okay, so we start the game. Now, as you can see, it's like the original Ghostbusters on the Genesis, and if you scroll to the right a bit longer, press the start button. It's Windsor! That's right, Windsor is now in the game. That's why it's so special. Look at that. Oh, bloody, I mean, he can jump really high as well, so he is definitely a character you definitely want to have a go at. Oof. Huh. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, sneaky little bugger. Yeah, anyway, so just want to demonstrate here. Yep, so that definitely works. You got some maybe other games. Let's try. Let's go back to the Mega CD / Sega CD. As you can see, you've got some games here. Like Adventures of Batman Robin, Snatcher. I mean, obviously, why not? Now, I should tell you the Sega 32S games may not work with this thing. It's just a bit complicated or whatever. Yeah, so I'll just also tell you about the Sega CD games. You don't actually need the add-on to play it. It's not necessary. However, if you got actual Mega / Sega CD like I have, and you want to use it properly, this can be used as an additional RAM cartridge as well. So you have additional RAM with the Mega CD, which is absolutely epic. So that is really cool. But for now, let's just look at a couple of hacked games. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Like it's Sonic CD ++, Sonic Mega Mix. But let's try a Sega CD game. Like, you know what? Let's just do Snatcher. Why not? Oh yeah. Forgot, yeah, you can't use it with the 32X add-on, so, alright, give me 1 second, I may have to jump cut a little bit. Right, that's the 32X unhooked, and we're going to be playing the Mega CD games. Let's say, what was it? Yep, Snatcher, here we go. So we're going to play the Sega CD one. There you go. And straight away, it doesn't take long for you to load a game. Now, when it comes to loading during the game, it would do roughly the same time as you had the original Mega CD or Sega CD. So, yeah, there's no difference there. And, so I generally use the RAM card. Yep, so you can see Snatcher. Again, look at that. That is a finger beauty right there. I'll say kind of like Blade Runner, but in like an anime sort of cartoon, which I do like. Yep, and straight away you get to the game. Look. Okay, yeah, so you probably guess what it is. I would love to get the real copy of Snatcher on the Mega CD or Sega CD, but they are ridiculously expensive. So for me, this is probably the best option for me at the moment until by miracle I can get my hands on the real deal. But yeah, so you can probably guess what it's like. Yeah, so as you can see, we just returned to there. Let's look at the hacked versions of it. Let's look at the Sonic Mega Mix. There it is. Team Mega Mix presents Sonic Mega Mix. Here we go. As you can see, yeah, it's something that love between times would be like if it was on a real console, which is fine, I suppose, but whatever. Oh yeah. Oh. This definitely feels like a new game for a second. Whoa. Damn, I'm really liking this. Oh, one of those traps. Oh, I missed it. There you go. That's Sonic Mega Mix. Right. So that's the Sega Mega CD games out of the way. Now, let's go reattach the 32X. And we're going to show you that in one. And probably one reasons why I actually got one of these things. So bear with me just a second. Right, I'm back. I put my 32X back again. But as you can see, I had to turn this into power mode because this has not been modified just yet. So the only thing you can play is power games. So we're going into my games, 32X. So we go to games. Like just to make sure it says Europe on it. Now, let's see. What do you got to do? Physical copy. Do you know what? Let's go to Mortal Kombat 2. And as you can see, it works. Mortal Kombat 2 on the 32X. Starts. Let's have a quick game. Let's have Sub-Zero. It's been a while since I played Mortal Kombat, so I may be a bit rusty here, but oh, there we go. That will do it. Yep, as you can see, it works. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. With that, it resets the console itself. So let's move the camera a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. So now what we're going to do now is show you the reasons why I want to use this thing, and because I have a bit of problem with my 32X, we're about to demonstrate to you. So a couple of games I've got, for example, Star Wars and Metalhead. Okay, we'll put Star Wars. Sorry, press the button. Star Wars Arcade. Start game. Now, I don't know why this is happening, but for some reason, we're going to show you in a minute why this thing needs to be looked at. So it looks out. See, as you can see, the title screen works. Yep, that works well. And then this happens. Yeah, for some reason, it freezes after a few seconds. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. And it's not just, like I said, this one here that has a few problems. Okay, so we'll go from Metalhead. So Metalhead. And again, roughly the same issue does happen. Yeah, straight away, it freezes. So it might have something to do with probably if there's additional RAM or anything like that, or maybe the cables, whatever. I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, that's a bit of a worry. Right. Sorry about that. My video decided to, my camera decided to cut off for some reason. Anyway, so one more game I want to show you that does have the same problem is Virtual Fighter. I'm assuming because it uses quite a lot of memory and RAM, that might be an issue. Hopefully that is not going to be too much of a problem. Let's see, Virtual Fighter does work on the title screen, so we'll just put arcade for now. Let's just go for here. Hey, yeah, straight away it freezes. Look, don't demonstrate. Look at that. Look. I'm pressing everything I need to do, and nothing is working. So yeah, some games work, some don't. Let's just test another one that does actually work with this thing. For example, yeah, sorry about that. Let's look at maybe else about obviously Doom. Let's look at Doom because that one works. And yeah, as you can see, that works pretty well. It works perfectly well. Yeah. So as you can see, works just as fine for some reason. Yeah. So I think there's definitely something wrong with the system. It sort of works, but it's not fully functional. So yeah, a bit disappointed to be perfectly honest. But hopefully, if I do send off to my friend Retro Repair Bear, hopefully you probably, in fact, Retro Repair Bear, if you see this, yeah, do feel to explain. Maybe we may think it's happened, and feel free to contact me ASAP. But anyway, yeah, so that is that. Let's just reset it. And that is indeed the Mega Everdrive Pro. It definitely works. It's not cheap by all means, but if you got a modded system and you want to play a bunch of games from various systems from different countries, then obviously this is definitely a treat for you. And that's pretty much for the whole video. Hope you enjoyed all this. Apologies for the imperfections of doing the camera, everything else. This is kind of like a last minute sort of planning to make a video. But still, hoping you learned this and hoping you enjoyed what it's worth, all this work. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video as well. If you got any comments, feel free to do so. And that is pretty much it. I'll see you whenever I can, and I hope you have a nice day. Cheerio.